Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to be doing The Lord of the Rings War in the North, a game that currently has been deemed abandonware, specifically because the simple fact that you can't get it anymore. It's nowhere to be found. It costs $100 to get a key, and I don't want anyone to get that to play along with. So what I'm going to do today is just play it. We're going to start from the very start. I can only get to normal difficulty when I change difficulties, because I haven't played the game to its completion yet. Last time I played it, I got up to level 20, which apparently isn't far enough. We have Farin, the champion of Edaran, who is a predominantly melee-focused character with a crossbow. Andriel, the Lawmaster of Rivendell, who is actually a mage. She will use that quarterstaff as well to do some melee damage. And Edaran, who uses his sword but also uses bow and arrow. Now, each one of these has their own special abilities, so we will be getting to that, but let's start off with Andriel. I really very much like her magic stuff. We can pretty much change we can pretty much change our characters whenever we want. I can also click multiplayer thing. I will not be doing that. Let's click Andriel, and let's start the game as Andriel. I would very much like to start the game, yes.
Of the Great War of the Ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
Edaran, well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders. We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk could not hope to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Agandaûr. As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now I have a force gathering amid the ruins of old Fornost. Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon. My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
If this Agandaûr has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we three are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Edaran and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
Number 1. Hey Sheba, how's it going? Number 2. Thanks for the happy affiliate anniversary. Apparently it is literally today. Number 3. There was a small poll at the start of stream, like in the 10 minutes before stream. But we could go again. But I could also show you what these 3 characters are or will become. Let's see. Yeah, so each of these characters have a different set of skills, also a different set of armor, and you can customize them a little bit. So here we have Andriel, who uses a light woven robe, who has a traveler's staff and woven legs and stuff. We have items. The most important thing here is the skills. So we have the skills on which we have Sanctuary, which is the shield that Gandalf puts above him. But this one does some different things. Like this one heals, can heal. It will give my party members less energy needed for their own powers and stuff like that. I think it's actually kind of cool that we have these things. We have words of power, word of command, magical shockwave in all directions, which is literally like a burst from you, and then stuff that increases that, and then we have the empowered staff. Hold 1 to power up your ranged attacks, firing multiple charges at once, which literally, like, instead of a single bolt, will shoot out up to, I believe, 5. This will also increase my damage done with staves and stuff like that. This is all very basic, but we also have the log, which, like, quests, complete quests, and tutorial messages, and we have stats. We will be able to increase our stats later on in the game. This is Andriel's stats, which at a later point we will be able to change. But if I go click on quit, actually no, wow, this game is absolutely made for modern hardware.
These people seem to have no notion of the dangers that threaten them.
Wow. This game really is made for modern hardware, isn't it? So we can go running around a little bit. Wow. Here and there with... Damn. With stuff and things.
What brings an elf to my shop?
If this game keeps on doing that...
You don't need old Elman to set your equipment to rights. I thought you elves could conjure up magical swords with a snap of your fingers. At least according to the stories I was told as a lad.
this is gonna be very much talking, like
I
an
am
exaggeration and
sorry to
stuff.
disappoint you, but such tales are greatly exaggerated.
Guess I knew that. But there's no denying your kind makes some wonderful things. There's a hobbit here in town, Agandaûr Oldbank. He's gotten hold of the odd piece of elven handiwork now and again, and, well, let's just say, I'd relish the chance to watch an elfsmith at work.
I could also talk about repairs. We currently don't need any. Also, there are overworld quests, and there are like regular quests and stuff like that. I believe there is one standing right here
Hello.
that could give us a quest. This guy is
Something tells me you're not in the market for a rake or shovel.
stuff and things. I am gonna go and do the first bit just to show what Andriel feels like. We will have to go from Bree to Fornost. As you can see, this map is rather large. There is way more stuff over here as well. Let's travel to Fornost and let's see what this is about. I will be going back to the character selection screen in a bit.
This is Fornost, yet I see no sign of the enemy.
These ruins could hide a large army. We might even now be under the gaze of unfriendly eyes.
Well, we
Hey,
came
Jeff.
to provide a distraction for Aragorn, and what better way to do that than walking in the front door? Let's be about it.
Servants of darkness!
So we have the crit meter.
Feel the wrath of the Eldar!
There we go.
This will prove useful.
And we can fetch ourselves quite a lovely gathering of plants and stuff. So there we go, final blow and stuff like that. This game is very much pretty much just gonna be this for quite a bit. Call it action adventure, call it slight RPG stuff, things. But yeah, this is pretty much gonna be how she plays. Let's try and go back to Bree and change our character. And see if we come back and there's
This.
new people. Just so I can show you off how these will work. I am gonna try to see if that works, I'm just not entirely sure. Also, 17 people watching me? How is that possible? This game is, well, niche? Oh, apparently I can't go back. Cool. Can I click? No. I'm just gonna have to continue. Okay. In that case, I know we can change back to a different character later on. So there's multiple ways of going into range mode. One of which is the scroll wheel.
Not of power. Not enough power.
Ah, yes, power.
No power.
I keep on forgetting that's a thing for
Can't
her.
take much more.
Later on, I believe she gets.
Just like a
And use
dwarf
your
to spend so
tiny-
much time on the ground.
Oh,
Much
Farin died.
appreciated,
Okay. Well, died. Not saying all.
This will prove useful.
I'm badly hurt.
One,
Come
two,
on,
hits.
dwarf.
Oh.
There are still...
Not a good use for this.
By my beard, that was a close one.
keep on forgetting if it's Farin or Edaran who can use shields. There we go. Okay. Okay. Apparently they just keep on coming. We are now level 2. Meaning that if I go to tab, I can choose any of these. Specifically, for strength, will increase weapon damage. High strength is required to equip certain powerful melee weapons. We have dexterity, ranged weapon damage. High dexterity is required to equip certain powerful ranged weapons. Stamina is max health and the rate at which you recover lost health. High stamina is required to equip certain powerful armor pieces. And will. Will specifically is going to be very useful for Andriel, because it will increase your maximum power and the rate at which you recover expended power. High will is required to wield certain rings and amulets. I am going to start with giving her 2 will and a... Can I put a little bit of stamina in that? Or I could auto-assign. And then it will try and balance it out. I believe that's also not too bad. Let's keep going. I vaguely recall mentions of this game. A second party that follows the Fellowship's footsteps and deals with threats. Kind of. Vaguely recall mentions of this game of a second party that follows the Fellowship's footstep and deals with threats. I'm gonna go with Sanctuary. I really like the Sanctuary skill. So if I press 1, you'll see this. This is a dome, which the enemy cannot shoot through, but I can. There we go. It will also do stuff and things. This game specifically is the game where we are the distraction force. We are going to be trying to deal with Agandaûr, which is a creature, a man who is not in the books. At least not in the books that I know. I haven't read the Silmarillion or the stories after. Specifically because the stories after were definitely stories.
This has the power to heal.
Let's call them definitely stories. Yeah, that's the point of interest. Wow. Sometimes it goes quite a bit faster than other times. Don't know if that's my mouse map or something else. Okay.
Everyone unhurt. These ruins are not sound.
Correct.
We must find a way out of these pits.
So, this is a thing that only Andriel can do. If I inspect this, we will find ourselves into a little hidey hole. Most likely, there is something for our other compatriots right around here somewhere, but I can't see it. Similar as to how they can't see this up until I open it up. Anyway, we have found ourselves some new gear. So this is just plain better, except for the durability. Durability is not necessarily as good. Then again, we do look different now. We can have the same thing with this one. This one will just plainly increase our damage. Oh. Does it have crossplay between Steam and Xbox? That's a question. I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, that's a question. Give me a sec. Why in the North crossplay? Wait, what? Aspyr has announced and released the Lord of the Rings War in the North. Wait, what? Okay. What's going on with this? I'm gonna have to find out. Okay. So I found out that there might be a... Oh my god. There is. Holy f... Thanks for the follow? Holy... Okay, so... Apparently, and I did not notice. I did not notice. It's on Steam. Again. In Europe, the Switch 2 and Switch versions will launch August 18th. What? Okay, so this game. Okay. For those that do not know, this game has been on my to-play list for ages. What? What? Okay, so now I kind of understand why so many people are watching me. This is the original version, like hence why it looks this shit. I'm very sorry. What? Does it even say in the thing? No, it's literally just one game. I'm gonna add that tag, I guess? Original edition? What? Okay, I've just spent 5 minutes freaking out about that. Damn. So for the people that are thinking about maybe me doing a dumb thing and it's currently also 10% off. It released today. It released today. What? Or then Andriel co-op fellowship. Play with up to 2 friends online or in a split screen com. The survival of your fellowship. Deep RPG progressions, Command the Great Eagle, iconic cameos and locations, darker, grittier Middle Earth, a world full of peril. I believe this game might not be crossplay about 2 hours ago. Then I'm really fast on the ball, aren't I? Wow! Okay. I did not know that at all. This is pure coincidence. Holy. Okay. Yeah. As I said at the start of stream, I might... The original one is abandonware, hence why that tag is still there. This version of the game is no longer available anywhere at all. But the new version currently is available on PC, Xbox Series X or S, PlayStation 5, Switch. They removed it a while ago. Yeah, absolutely. Like, they had licensing issues, from what I believe. And now it's back. What? This literally was one of the games that, if I had not had it on Steam, if I only ever had a disc of it and I couldn't find the disc anymore, I may or may not have tried to find it online. Not for 100 euros. Dollars. Rupees. Apparently I am hyped too, Zerny.
These goblins are small, but deadly all the same.
So, as I said at the start of the game, I do not want people to get this version of the game for the 100 euros you're having to go get it. But if any already known friends, and with that I specifically mean, if Leo or MFG or V or whatever want to give it a try, I would be happily spending my money to help them get this game. And I would be more than happy to play multiplayer with them in the next couple of days. This game, I liked it. Back in the day, I liked it. And having every character be a little bit different is insane to me as well. Like, every character is slightly different. Like, for instance, Farin has the crossbow, whereas Edaran has the regular bow, the long bow, the
Just
short
like
bow.
a dwarf to spend so much time on the ground.
Much appreciated, friend.
I am out of power.
Yeah. As you can see, they are now currently trying to shoot into my bubble. They can't. Rapid fire staff is nuts. Yeah, except for the fact that it uses like 1,000,000 power. One practice. This is actually insane. Okay, I might be. I was like not ready to spend more money on games this month.
Can't take much more.
This might be the one that gets me to pay more money for games this month. I kind of want to see how it plays. Ah, gosh darn it. Do I? No, because most likely it's gonna take me hours to download.
Nearly done for.
I need healing.
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
That was too close for comfort. You have my thanks.
Does this heal me? No. Because later on this will heal me. Just not yet.
The dwarf has
I'm
fallen!
level 3.
Aid him!
Sorry to put you to all that fuss, my friend.
Hence why there's so many people watching. Okay. I did not expect people to watch this stream simply because this is an old game.
Just like a
this is
dwarf to spend so much
from,
time on the
I don't know,
ground.
Many thanks. Let's get back
10,
to it.
28. I don't know. Let's quickly check because I could be completely mistaken. I'm gonna put this on my wish list. This is a game from the year of our Lord, November 1st, 2011. This is insane. They brought it back 15 years later. Like, this is a game 15 years ago. Like, what other games were there in 2011 that released? Skyrim? GTA? Might as well have been. I've always been more of a fantasy kind of guy, right? I prefer Magic, Skyrim, Modern Warfare 3. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Dead Space 2, yeah, that's the one. I've played Dead Space 2 back in the day. I've also played a little bit of that on stream as well. Ooh, nice. I can craft. Let's see about this. We have... Let's send. Can I give to Farin? We have you, which does more minor damage but less max damage. Fair enough. Is it also 3? Yeah, it is more concentrated. Let's grab this one. Then we have this Prospector's Blade, which I will happily give to Edaran, and the Eredluin Hammer, which I'm gonna give to Farin. And then we have some new boots, pants. Damn. Damn. Hence why there's so many people watching. Yeah, again, like I'm used to streaming for like 3 people. I'm not used to watching for like, what's this, 20? So when I stream, I tend to be playing games that are on my to playlists. Specifically, games that are a little bit on the older side, 15 years ago, and games that I want to play for the story again. Some of those games do include the Yakuza series, the Lego games. We have played Ratchet & Clank, the 2 versions on PC not too long ago. Specifically Ratchet & Clank based on the movie. Crossplay possible? Apparently not. And this one is the old game, so definitely not. The new one? I don't know. It would be cool if it was, but since this game is on Steam specifically, and the servers, I want to say, run through Steam, I would imagine they are. It's not cross-compatible. So again, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, you're welcome, some dude. Is that a Chikorita? Played Dead Space 1 back then, but got too scared to continue playing. All the games felt more atmospheric. Yeah. So Dead Space, the original one, has gotten a remake as well. It was very truthful to the game. Yeah, from what even is that, right? Chikorita. Pokemon Legends CA. Oh, fair enough. Pokemon Legends CA. Was there an event for that at some point?
Cries?
That is gonna be Belegar. I want to say. Belegar? Is it gonna be Belegar? Something like that. The eagle. And yes, I did play Pokemon Legends CA not too long ago. What a cutscene and Rings of Power show. Yeah, actually, well, I didn't mind the Rings of Power like completely, but I do definitely see how people call it not the greatest horror film show ever. Chain's broken 3 out of 4. No, I broken 4 out of 4. Thank you very much. Now please give me that last one. There we go. Oh yeah, I still need to level up. Pause the game for a little bit. So much swirling, absolutely. She's the queen of swirling. I'm gonna auto-assign again. Make everything 12 apparently. Yes, keep these changes, and I would very much like to increase his, unlocks and increases healing done by Sanctuary. Specifically, because the AI in this game is horrendous, and they don't heal. And I believe this Sanctuary might not do it yet, but...
We do not have the power.
Won't last much longer!
Don't talk about the boomer AI. Oh, yeah, that's power. Yeah, final blow. But very goofy indeed. Yeah, absolutely.
I thank you, friends.
Edaran, yeah.
Without your timely arrival, my death would have been slow, but certain.
Glad to help.
We are pleased to be of service. No one should be left to suffer at the hands of the goblins. May we know your name?
I am called Edaran. My home is in the Misty Mountains, and I serve Gwaihir, Lord of Eagles. Who is it I have to thank for my rescue?
I am Andriel, and I belong to the household of Elrond Half-Elven, the Lord of Imladris. My companions are Farin and Edaran.
Then I am indebted to you, Andriel of Imladris, and to your friends.
So, depending on what choice you make and what character takes the lead, the options will change. Like, for instance, if you play Farin, he will be very confused about a talking eagle. Whereas Andriel and Edaran know about eagles. From what I remember, it could just be misremembering. Why are you
What
here?
brought you here to Fornost?
I often range far across the lands of the north, gathering news for Gwaihir, my lord. When I saw activity here in long-abandoned Fornost, I grew curious and flew lower to investigate.
What did you see?
What did you see?
What did your elf
Goblins
eyes
and other
see?
foul folk are working within the ruins. They appear to be preparing for war, building siege engines and stockpiling arms.
Who
Were
leads
you
them?
able to determine who it is that leads this force?
I saw a tall man, heavily armored. The goblins obeyed his commands. Who he is, I cannot say, but he had an aura of menace, like one tainted by the shadow.
That can only be Agandaûr.
You know this man?
He is a servant of the Dark Lord. We must find him and destroy him if we are able.
I will assist you, but it will be perilous. The enemy has positioned war machines upon the inner wall. They limit my ability to fly freely.
If we could reach the top of the wall, we might be able to destroy the machines.
Beyond those doors, you will find a passage and stairs leading up to the wall.
Those machines are certain to be well guarded. We could be walking into a trap.
I will take to the air and draw their fire. If we are fortunate, that will allow you to gain the top of the wall unobserved.
Very well. Let us begin.
So, I would change every hour, if I could. I kind of want to show you the characters as they are. Like,
Let me gather
Andriel plays a bit different from the other two at this stage in the game, but quite a bit different from the other two at later stages in the game. There was a small poll up in the 10 minutes before I actually start my start my screaming. Yes, because I scream all the time. Oh, here it is. Nice. Yeah. I could sell stuff. Like, for instance, all the stuff down below. Unessential items, sell all of these. There we go. And we can craft some of the other stuff. We can also go in here and deal with some of the items that we have. I would very much like to wield some stuff. You are pretty much the same thing. You are Ranger and Champion only. I will give you to Farin. I cannot give you to Farin. Okay. Weird. But let's return to Bree. And see about changing characters if we can. So you can't really change characters in the game. You have to quit. I believe it saves between changing locations. And I should be able to play one of the other two now. Let's play as Edaran for a bit. Yes, launch the game. Edaran goes stealth mode. So he is also level 3. If we go back to my character thing, we can auto-assign. He will also get everything on 12. Let's just keep on doing that. Stealth 4. Kind of. We can give him evasion, range strike, and heavy shot. I would very much like to give him evasion, because he will be able to evade enemies. And then we have, while evasion is active, unleash a surprise heavy attack, right mouse button against your target for bonus damage, or increase hero mode damage and improves the rate that your attack builds critical strikes, which is also not too bad. We also have the hero strike ability, the ranger strike ability, quick attack that strikes a single target for bonus damage, and we have the heavy shot, which will give us fire an arrow with greater power. I would actually not mind this, so let's confirm on this, and let's play with him for a second. Total skills used, yeah, very little skills used, yeah, fair enough. And let's continue. So this is level 1 of 5, so there's 5 parts of this level, and there is one secret that I have found. Oh, I can literally swap here. Oops. Let's continue and see about the next part of the game. In that case, I might just change character next time we come to a
We've reached the top
barrier.
of the wall. Now to find and destroy the war machines.
Quickly, Edaran is in danger.
There we go. A little bit of that. So we will find
Deviltry is this?
sorceress.
He's got some magic.
He's got Booyah.
There is one of the machines over there.
You best flee!
The ranger needs help.
Oh, shy.
Come on, Ranger. There's still foes to defeat.
That was closer to death than I care to be.
Final blow.
Push the war machines from
And we can push the war machine off the wall, giving Belaram a little bit more space to fly.
Look out below! There's one more machine that still needs to go.
There is one of the machines over there.
You face a ranger now!
And now he's level 4. Awesome. This game also has quite a vicious bug in the multiplayer. I don't know if this is still a thing, but I will talk about it later on. Most likely when we reach the Barrow-downs, because that's where the bug is.
The war machines have been destroyed. Our path is now clear.
Okay, I keep on forgetting it's space. It's a tab instead of anything else. Okay, I would increase the damage of your bow attacks and increases the speed you reload arrows, or increase the maximum number of arrows stored in your quiver. Let's do more damage, right? Or we could do the evasion backstabbing thing. I haven't really played a lot with Edaran or Farin. I tended to use Andriel for most of it. Mostly because I like magic a lot.
God, those fools down below let
a good time to call on Edaran.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
Oh, she did get me healed. Nice.
They're bringing reinforcements!
Face a Dunadan now!
Oh, fair enough. We get extra stuff. We get extra arrows because we're not a character that uses random magic stuff. Give to Andriel, and let's wear these boots. What game is this? So this is the original Lord of the Rings War in the North. It's a RPG, action RPG adventure game where you play as 3 random people, a elf, a Dunedain ranger, and a dwarf, in the worlds of the Lord of the Rings. And instead of following the One Ring, oh, that was it. Oh no, there's one secret found, but we had 5 in the previous one. Where we play as 3 people that do not follow the ring, but follow a different path completely, and help Middle Earth that way. We are going north, and south, and east.
The wall is clear. Well done. I am free to fly unhindered. But there are others fighting in the city. They may need our help.
Could it be Elrond's sons?
I cannot say. But they move with stealth, and they leave a trail of slain enemies in their wake.
That sounds like Edaran and Elro here on both accounts.
They are likely heading for the Citadel, just as we are.
Then let's push on. Maybe we'll meet up with them.
I will shadow your movements from above. In open ground, I can strike against our foes. Call on me when the need is great.
The classic version of Lothar War in the North. Yeah. I only played the Two Towers game back in the day. Okay, so this is that, but newer and not following the story of the books. But not as new as the game that released today. This should be the same story, though, if I can read between the Discord, the Steam thing. If I can read the Steam blurb correctly, this is the same game. See if we can buy something. So we can buy Fornost shoulder guards, Delvis chest guards, Fornost gauntlets, battered Fornost shortbow, battered Frost scimitar, Snaga's walk crutchel, but that's only for Farin. We could get the scout's shield, and also not as short, because Two Towers was short on content, yeah. Yeah. Never played this game, but loved other Lord of the Rings games from this era, like Conquest. Oh my god, Conquest. How does the game hold up? Would you recommend someone who has never played it? So, ancient vibes. No. Do not get this version of the game, ever. This version of the game is now currently going for $100 on secondhand sites. Do not get this version of the game. However, I did post a link in chat a little bit ago. Let's see if I can find it. I will pin it. That pinned thing is the new version of the game. And if you like action-adventure games, yes, I would kind of recommend it. I like it. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more Aragorn's Quest than Conquest. Conquest was a fun game, though. First playing as the good people, then switching over to the bad people side. Yeah. And then doing the battlefield. No, what was it called? Battlefront and Battlefront 2 thing, where you have to gain points to get better characters, and then thanks for the info. Yeah, Pelennor Fields was sick. Pelennor Fields was amazing in The Return of the King as well. So the game that I posted as a pin currently is currently €18. I don't know what it is in dollars. Might be $20. Might be a little bit less. As for Canadian dollars, I'm very sorry. It's most likely going to be 25. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so pretty much just random gear. Cool. Yeah. So this is definitely more RPG from those times as well, like medieval RPG from those times. Damn. Okay. The main thing is that this game that I'm currently playing was on my to-play list for the last couple while. Like literally. Like it was on my to-play list for quite a bit. And apparently literally today on my affiliate anniversary as well, but never mind that. The new version released. What?
Look there! It's Edaran and Elro here.
Ah, the elf twins.
Oh yeah.
Give us a hand.
Yeah, I remember
We
this
must
part.
follow after Edaran and Elro here. They may need our aid.
This game plays a little bit different when you play a different class. Coincidence? I think not. You knew this was going to be today. No, okay. As for the meme in this, yeah, of course I knew. Duh. Like, you think I do stuff coincidentally? Never. As for real, it's actually kind of curious that it literally is today. It was on my list. You saw me put it on my list. It is on the voting list on my server, and for some reason 2 people decided it was gonna be a good thing to do. I love how this is so coincidental. So I have not thought of anything about this game today. I believe you manifested release. Oh man, if I could manifest releases by just simply playing the game, I should go back to playing, what's it called? Rise of Legends? Rise of Legends in black and white. Those 2 are also abandonware games and literally you can't get them anywhere. If I could do that, I would literally do that. So, for those that do not know, the black and white games were got were god games. You played as a god, and you had your minions that you needed to point towards. Oh, this is one of the things that Edaran can do. So these footsteps you can find all over the place, and these lead a track towards a location. Pretty much the same thing as Andriel can do with moon runes. But this is Edaran's.
I recognize these signs. A ranger has left a hidden cache here.
Ooh. Corroded Fornost. Okay, let me see in my weapon stash. So 26 to 40. Yeah, you are better. You look better, but you are better. One-handed sword. Can I click you and get you in? Yes, apparently I can. So yeah, was a godlike game, you played as a god, yada yada yada. Chance of health. Yeah, chance of health, or why not, right? Played as a god, you had a creature that could, like, make or break. It was actually kind of a funny game back in the day. Sadly, Lionhead Studios did not survive. So, oh, Andriel's the only one who can get those. Okay, cool. The black and white games were kind of fun, but I'll never trust Molyneux again. Yeah, absolutely. That's the lesson we learned from Molyneux. That's the absolute lesson we learned from Molyneux in those days. Like, what? Where is it going? Yeah, it is going this way. Is it this? Yeah, the footsteps are gone. Cool. And then we had Rise of Legends. Rise of Legends was a Rise of Nations kind of game. Like, literally a real-time strategy game where you played as either the Da Vinci, the... Oh my god, what were the names? Da Vinci, the Quetzal, and the... Even if you beat me to death, I wouldn't know. You'd play as a Leonardo da Vinci style people. You played as a Arab mythology kind of people, or you played as a Aztec, Mayan kind of peoples with stone myth units and stuff like that. It was actually kind of very fun. The Aline, that's the one. Damn. Yeah, the Aline. The Aline. Whatever they pronounced it as. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a funny one.
Over there, mounted crossbow.
Belleron could assist us here.
Aid our friend! Double quick!
We need your help to win this battle.
Sorry to put you to that bother, my friend.
This is kind of very important. Both of those games are now abandonware. Yeah. Both of those are now abandonware, meaning that you can't get the games anywhere. Like, I don't think they're on Steam. I don't think they're on GOG. They are literally nowhere to be found. You had to have a CD to get them. And sadly, I was one of those people that didn't have the money to get the CDs on release, so I pretty much only ever played the games after they were no longer in store and I couldn't get the game, so I put on a hat and I got the game that way. I'm not happy of having to do that. I still would very much like a remake, but if I could, I would get a remake. Like, literally, I am gonna suggest this game tonight. The re-release, the Legacy Edition. I'm gonna suggest it to friends, like real life friends or whatever. This could be fun. This could be fun to play with my friends. Huh. For those that do not know, I do sometimes go to friends to play games. Specifically one friend to play games. And yeah, this might be a funny one. Two-handed, one-handed. One-handed, better in both options. Let's go full cleric mode, apparently. Man, Rise of Legends was a great game, but nowadays it doesn't. It does absolutely look like shit. Looking at the what's it, 20-year-old graphics these days. Man, back in the day they were so good. They were incredible. Nowadays you'd say, just this? For a game that is so story-driven that they try to zoom in on faces and stuff, hey, cool.
This should prove useful.
Yeah, it really needs a remake. It's over, Anakin. We have the high ground. Man. Yeah, this revelation that this game has a Legacy Edition on Steam right now might actually get me to spend more money on this. I might have to, like, redo everything I did today tomorrow, but in the new version. Well, if it is a new version. Like, it does say local co-op, local split screen co-op, so that might definitely lead us to believe that there's changes being made. Because this game does not allow for that. I believe to remember it did not allow for that. I'm gonna grab a drink because we're going into a boss arena. This game is... Maybe the games can share the same save files. That would be something. That would be something. If it is, that would be great. If not, I might have to try and rush through the game as quickly as I can. Or we just play this again tomorrow. Like this entire part. Except for the fact that we will be going a little bit faster and a little bit less hyperactive in some places. Like, I will not go crazy about this game again. For instance, I will not go crazy about, like, 20 people being watching me over this stupid game that's, like, 15 years old. Not saying that y'all are stupid, I'm stupid for not having realized that this was today, and, hey. I'm curious. 1409, polyamory, phasmophobia. How many people are streaming War North? Yeah, Legacy Edition. Well, a lot of people are playing the Legacy Edition. Why am I number 4? There's a guy called Derek who is currently streaming with 14.2k viewers. And then the next best one is 30 viewers, 21 viewers, and then there's me. What? Also, hi. Hey, people. I'm flustered. Thank you for being here. Let's dig into this. Slay the Troll. Where is it? Oh, hi.
You'd best flee. Value your life.
Oh, it's spacebar. I remember this, funny. It's a lot of rolling around. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Find the places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. And then I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I never played the Sonic game. That was Sonic 06, right? Lendi nan kalima. Damn. Go. Can I... Oh yeah. Do this. Confirm. Yes, keep changes. We get a new thing. I would very much like to get the increased hero mode damage and improves the rate at your attacks build critical strikes. Will be useful. We will be able to get automatic health and power regeneration while evasion is active. That's going to be useful. That's going to be useful. And enhance evasion by disappearing in a flash that stuns enemies. That's gonna be amazing. Hey, quickly drinking something. Keep changes. This is 13 worse and 13 better. The spread is higher. Not entirely sure if I like that. Let's get 2 extra stamina, and you are champion only. Give you to Farin. And that's going to be that in that case. Cool. And let's continue this.
Someone's coming.
The 2 sons of Elrond.
Besting a troll in combat. That is no small feat, friends.
Why is Liam O'Brien in this game?
We are on the same side. Perhaps we could be of assistance to each other. Allow us to offer a hand.
Like actually, is this Liam O'Brien? War in the North, VA. I really want to know now. J.R. Tolkien, yeah, that's correct. Laura Bailey is Andriel. Of course she is. Of course she is. Nolan North is Edaran. Fine. And yeah, Liam O'Brien, Edaran and Elroy here. Yeah. Is there anyone else? No, not really. Not anyone that I would know by heart. John Patrick Laurie. That name kind of rings a bell. Steve Blum. Reminds me of Goldblum. Yeah, most of these don't really most of these don't say a lot to me, don't mean a lot to me. Brandon Murray, maybe? Yeah, Nolan North, absolutely. Liam O'Brien and Liam O'Brien and Laura Bailey. Of course they're in this. That Critical Role in 2011 exists, and did they do a stream with anything doing around this? Because if so, that would be... Let's swap character to Farin. Because we have reached a decent part where we can do that.
Andriel, is that you?
Well met, my friends.
My god, now I can't unhear this.
I am truly glad to see you.
Now I can't unhear it.
My companions, Edaran of the Dunedain and Farin of Erebor. I present to you Edaran and Elrohir, the sons of Elrond Half-Elven.
It is a pleasure to make the acquaintance of such skilled and courageous warriors.
Well, he's also like in the Clone Wars thing. It was?
Aye, Balaram is his name.
He's also in the Clone Wars like a couple million times, like one of the random stormtroopers and stuff. It's crazy. Aragorn sent us here.
We're here at the request of Aragorn.
But why would Aragorn send you to Fornost? Has he learned of the goblin force gathered here?
This is far more than a simple gathering of goblins. We were with the Rangers at Sarn Ford when we were attacked by Black Riders out of Mordor.
That is grim news. But it does not explain why Aragorn would send you here.
An ally of the Black Riders is here.
The Black Riders are in league with a man called Agandaûr. He's in command of this force.
I begin to understand. Aragorn wishes you to distract Agandaûr.
Yes, that is our mission.
But now that we have joined forces, we can do more than distract him. Let us cut the head from this serpent of Sauron.
Good, but where is he?
A fine idea, but how will we find him?
He is certain to be in the citadel at the heart of the city. We must attempt to make our way there. No easy task amid these crumbling ruins, and a host of orcs and goblins will seek to bar our way. If we are separated, press on toward the citadel. There we will regroup for our final attack.
All right, let's go.
Follow us!
Now let's go over his levels, because, yeah. Okay, so we get Warcry. Press 1 to temporarily increase armor, health, and melee damage. Warcry allows the dwarf to ignore heavier hit reactions and also increase the armor of nearby party members. That could be useful. And while blocking, press 3 to stun your target. Also increases the armor of your shields. Nice. Warcry now shifts enemy focus to the dwarf. Damage nearby enemies and increasing the damage they take. Reduces the cooldown of your active abilities. Nice. And then Warcry melee damage absorbed by the champion is reflected back to the enemy. Oh my god! Thorns! Yes, please. While blocking, press 1 to charge violently ahead. Knocking enemies aside and damaging them. Requires a shield. Okay, we have Sweeping Attack. Press 2 to strike out at multiple enemies over a wider area. Increase range and damage. This is Fortitude. Upon activating Warcry grants temporary combat health regen for the dwarf and any party members. Oh my god, that's a combination. And increases damage you cause with two-handed melee weapons. Cool. Sweeping attack with a continuous flurry of area attack. Quick area attacks requires a sword. Okay, increases your passive health regen. Cool. To follow sweeping attack with a devastating area of effect strike requires an axe, hammer, or mace. When I get paid today, I plan on picking this up. Yeah, so this game, don't. This specific one game, don't. Because it's $100. The Legacy Edition game, do. This is the original edition of the game. I should actually War in the North and then original update. Did not update. Yeah, I know. I'm just taking a mic. Yeah, it did update. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I might be the only person on Twitch that is currently playing the original version. So for a 15-year-old game, having 24 viewers, that's quite a bit for me. Like, having 24 viewers in total is a lot for me. During Warcry, your melee attacks will echo to nearby enemies, striking them from... Okay. Activate Warcry near a fallen ally to instantly... My god, that's useful. Fires an explosive bolt that detonates upon impact. Nice. We also have press 3 to strike a single melee target for high damage. Crushing Blow, okay. Increase Warcry damage bonus and increase the melee damage done by nearby party members while active. Cool. Upgrade weapon of the Devastation Crushing Blow. Okay. I seen it came out on Switch too, and I was like, fuck yes, I have it on Steam already, but from when it came out first time. Yeah. So this is the original one. This is the one from the 1st of November 2011. This is the OG version. It's not available anymore, hence the tag Abandonware. It's the original edition, hence the tag Original Edition. It's... yeah. I played this game up till level 20 because I wasn't good enough back in the day to continue on. I also think it was not necessarily because I was bad at the game. Like I was, don't get me wrong, I'm like horrendous at games. But also oh, thanks for the follow. Also simply because of the fact that where I was, I needed a second and third character to play along with me because the AI was doing an absolutely horrendous job. Crossbow is upgraded from single shot to rapid firing multi-bolt capacity. Fires a pierce, size high damage bolt to your target, okay. Announce crushing blow with a devastating wave of damage extending ahead of the champion. God! Skills used when Warcry is active cost less power. Okay. So, this is a combo. And then let's do this. Heal people and give them more armor. So I believe the crossbow is...
They have a mounted crossbow! Take cover! We will take care of the machine!
The crossbow... The crossbow shoots less far, but is more precise, I was gonna say, but apparently I might be mistaken. Final blow.
Beware! Goblins!
Yeah.
You cannot impair this light!
I've seen him on this one. Oh, yeah. I saw that. Yeah, so apparently it will come out a little bit late on Switch compared to the rest, but, like, even if it's a couple hours later, that is still quite a bit of...
We will search this way while you three try another route. We will meet in the citadel, if not before.
Man. So playing this game right now, again,
Someone man that mounted crossbow!
is pure coincidence.
There, at the far end of this passage. This will strike you down!
I was gonna be playing the regular game just because, like, I literally figured out on stream that the new version was live today. I heard rumors. I didn't, like, hear rumors about it releasing today. That's horrendous. I should be ashamed. And then again, like, who would have expected that? Like, also out of the blue, I didn't see any advertisement for this anywhere. Advertisement. Or am I, like, completely insanely lost or something? Oh, that's right, I don't really see any advertisements anymore because I have YouTube Premium. Then again, like, this would not have been on YouTube. It would have been like car commercials or something. Let's go down, let's grab all the items that we can. Or like all the things that we can. Yeah, okay. Man. This is literally one of the games that I really wanted to get a remake for. As I mentioned before, Black and White and Black and White 2 would also be on top of that list, together with a little game called Rise of Nations. Rise of Legends, sorry.
Can they actually be so enamored of the darkness that they would willingly destroy themselves to strike at their enemies?
This is troubling.
I had a whole thing, like, kind of prepared, that there was gonna be a version of this game releasing soon. Not that this would have released literally today, 2 hours before my stream starts. I stream every day, from 8 to 11, like, my local time. And right now, after having played demos yesterday, and after having played Assassin's Creed Unity... Hey, Bubba Shark, how's it going? After having all of that going on, I was gonna play this game. Either the dwarf is really strong and that crossbow has no tension to the strength. Both. What's the quote? Fucking all sauce. Yeah, okay, he's gonna summon a shield around him.
There's a mounted crossbow over there.
They use dark magic to shield themselves. We must close with them.
Oh, shite. I did press 5 at some point, but...
That's closer to death than I can be.
He's down! Help him!
what kind of game is this? I see the first time. Is it single player or... Okay. This game is technically multiplayer. So you can play it with 1, 2, 3 players. This version of the game, you can only play over the internet. Be it LAN, or be it literally over the internet thanks to your Steam list. Doesn't matter, it is a multiplayer game. Now, I'm currently playing it single player, just by myself, and even, like, specifically so that I can't get anyone randomly joining in, because whilst I love my regular folks, I don't know any of the other 20 of y'all. So it is co-op, yes. So, as you can see, I'm currently playing Farin. Not Massive... No, it's not an MMO. It's not an MMO. This game specifically is up to 3 players co-op. You and 2 friends. You can play as one of 3 characters. Currently I'm playing as Farin the Dwarf. He is a champion of Erebor, he uses his axe, he uses his crossbow. Yes, there are trees for upgrades and skills. I have gone through a couple of them, but let's go apparently through this right now. So, this is the skill tree of Farin, the champion of Mordor. Champion of Erebor. Now, he has a specific set of skills. He is not a magic user. He uses his axe and his dwarven might, let's call it. Let's get a little bit of extra of this. So he specifically uses his axe and stuff like that. He doesn't use magic, which Andriel does. And he uses a crossbow, which, like, in this thing, thank you for streaming, have fun stream, take care, sir. Yeah, have a good one, Zerny. Have a good one. See you later, maybe.
There's a lever over here.
Oh. So Farin has all that kind of stuff going on. Now, as you can see, this little feller, this is Edaran. Edaran is a ranger, a Dunedain. And he does ranger stuff. He uses swords, he uses apparently maces, apparently things that look like a femur of a troll but with filigree on it. And then we have Andriel. Andriel is a mage. Uses sword and staff to get stuff done.
There's a lever over here.
Are there more characters? Just the 3 of these, but you can customize them a little bit. I'm not sure how much customization there is in the newer version, because this is the old version. This is the original version.
It'll take a while to get it open.
I can start the new stuff.
On your guard, there are yet more of them.
Yeah. Let me go up. Let me go up. Let me go up.
So need to work together. Mounted crossbow.
Sussy Necro. Hey, now. Who you calling Sussy? Also, hi, by the way. Change my Twitch tab. Okay. In that case, I want to say that you are bows. No?
The gate is open.
Those ones look more like zombies and trolls. These are goblins. I want to say goblins and ghouls. Yeah, the panda. Bo's panda. I remember you. Laura. Yeah, I remember you. How's the hunting for Anno games going, by the way? Okay. Yeah. Bad. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, are there more characters? So these are the 3 characters. We have a ranger, we have a elf, and we have a dwarf. You play as either one of them. One last question before the game goes. One last question about this game. Does gear stay on you or on different levels, or play again and again? They only misgin at me anyways. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, lass. Anyway, yeah, so this game has gear, and you will get gear in just the random bits and pieces. around the place. So this apparently is from the Bright Flame set. Cool. If you have multiple items of a set, you can get extra bonuses and stuff like that. I don't know what the bonus from that one is. It doesn't say, but apparently it might be a thing. This gives me Elixir of Learning and Power Potion. Yeah, okay. It reminds me on a mix of Assassin's Creed and Dragon's Age. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. So the gear now we get is literally just gear. This is okay. Apparently we can get better gear. But this is a one-handed. This is two-handed. It gives extra stamina. Yeah. Warren North is awesome. I really like it. Yeah, nice. Reminds me on a mix of it. Yeah. So yeah, this game has different gear every time you play it, I believe. Though then again, there might be a lie to that. Like back in the day, I believe there is like random loot, but not necessarily super random loot. Oh yeah, this one.
The gate closed behind us. We're trapped. There's a lever up there, but I don't see a way to reach it. They found us again. Here they come.
Feel my wrath and despair! These creatures are more formidable than those we faced before.
They released it. Yes. Okay, so Laura. Hun. They released it. The pin currently pinned to my stream is the $18 version of this game. I have the old version. I now have the new version. Can I play it on a laptop? Lenovo Legion 12 Gen seems fair. i5, not too bad. 24 gigabytes should be more than fine. And a 3050. Come on, are you asking me if you can play this game on a 3040? Yes. You should absolutely be able to do that. So, why I suddenly come across as being a little bit aggressive about that, or a little bit, how'd you say it? Converse to it. This game, this original game, is from 2011. The new version of this game, I hope I still have it. No, I don't have it open. This is the Legacy Edition. This requires Windows 11, Intel Core i5 6th Gen, 8 GB of RAM, and a 970 GTX. If you want recommended, on the other hand, it's a 12th Gen i5, so you're right on the money on that. A memory 16 GB of RAM, and a graphics card that is a 2060 or above. So yes, you should be able to play it. With those things, I believe you should more than be... Yeah. Even your, like, Intel Core thing is higher. Like, a laptop... Make sure you cool it. Like, have a cooling mat or something below it. But apart from that, you should be more than fine.
Agandaûr's minions!
The creature brings fire!
On your guard! There are yet more of them!
So in most cases you can see
The numbers are against us.
in most cases you can see the minimum and recommended things for games on Steam, for instance, on the lower end of the store page. He thought the same as me. She thought the same. Adversarial, that's the one I want. It's not adversarial. So this game is from 2011. The Legacy Edition might have slightly better like graphics or something. I'm not entirely sure. I should put both minimum and maximum, minimum and recommended next to each other to see. Oh my god. That it released. Holy, I never expected this. Well, I never expected it anymore. So I believe there was, back in the day, I believe there was stuff in one of these places, like that one specifically, where you could climb up. Oh!
There's a hidden passage in this wall.
Huh. Okay. Get a new crossbow, I guess. Let's upgrade Bianca.
There's a lever over here.
Yeah, but let's first go dig around a little bit. I keep on forgetting that I have to mash E after. Proceed to the Citadel. Like, currently in stream I have played all three characters. I have played Andriel, I have played Edaran, I am currently playing Farin. For those that have been here for a while, I will actually restart the poll. Well, let's go in my infantry for that, and let's restart the poll. Can I just like poll redo? No, I can't. Okay. What character do we play? Question mark, and then Andriel, Elf, Edaran, Ranger, and Farin, Dwarf. I will set this up to be in a duration of 10 minutes, and then next time we can change characters, I will change to that character. As you can see, the poll should be on top of the chat screen.
right for us. Cut them down!
Cool. No other things. And this is crazy. Let's wait inside of this for a bit and heal up, because we don't get that much time, space, and go. Nice. Okay. If y'all want, you're welcome to vote on what character I play next. Or what character I'm gonna be playing for the next or complete part of this game. I might do a poll every stream. Simply because the levels that I gain are my levels, not the character's levels. So this is sweeping attack. Increases the range and damage of your sweeping attack, ground pound, and whirlwind skills. So this is whirlwind? What is ground pound? Is that... No. Impact. Crushing blow. Earthshaker. What is ground pound? Is that this, technically? Yeah. I guess so. Okay. I have 1 extra point. I wouldn't mind putting that into increasing armor for nearby party members. Okay. Let's go to the Citadel. Okay, give me a second. Holy what? Okay, we could swap characters. But at this point in time, it doesn't look like people are voting again. Okay. Yeah, because we have been playing as Farin for a bit, we could only find 1 of the 5 secrets. I believe if we played as Andriel, we might have found another one, and there might have been a couple as Edaran. Let's continue for now as this. As Farin. Yeah, and this is the...
Just up ahead.
We're not there yet. Stay close.
There's a mounted crossbow over there.
Let's stand in this and heal up. Stand a little bit closer and try to get the other 2 in it as well, because, yeah, they're dumbass motherfuckers. Here we go, nice. Okay. There's nothing on the right side.
Ah, they won't have the advantage for long.
Bring down the fire bearers first.
Yes, Laura. I will, Laura.
That was too painful. You have my thanks.
elves were meant to have long lives.
Elro, that was a close call.
Look, the gate is opening.
Agandaûr's minions!
Yeah, and the poll once again went through without any votes. Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna go and switch out every so often. Whenever I feel like it. And of course.
Their archers have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. Let's see, we should send gift to Andriel, gift to Andriel, gift to... Oh, this is most likely sending it to me. I guess, but not me, but me. Oh, do I not have any slots? No, I do not. Huh. Lawmaster only. Okay, I'm gonna give you to Andriel. Awesome. Yeah, apparently I do not have any slots. Cool. Oh yeah, so we have side missions. The Seer's Words. Show the tome to a learned scholar and Cult of the Lidless Eye. Seek counsel regarding the scroll's strange texts. So we found the scroll. A scroll that contains strange text.
They're coming right at us. Hold them. We strike at once.
Andriel gained level, Edaran gained level, I believe I gained a level a little bit ago.
Get through the gate.
Yes, auto sign.
continue on.
So if we go around as the Lawmaster Andriel, we can pick up flowers. These flowers can be used to create potions, which, as the dwarf, Farin, I cannot do because I don't have that ability. I have another ability, which apparently I cannot, like, do right now, but we'll see. Okay. We will have to be...
Agandaûr must be within. Then that is where we must go.
Thank you, Liam.
The way is barred by a powerful magic ward.
Can you break the spell?
Perhaps, but it will take time and concentration.
So we got one guy who's got time and one guy who's got concentration, right? Edaran has time and Elrohir has concentration. No? Yes? Maybe? Okay, so this would be way easier with 2 players. Specifically, the last part of this. Could be mistaken.
The elves are vulnerable. Keep the orcs away from them.
Okay, I was. The moment they lose their sword arm, it's pretty much gone.
Be careful!
Stop the troll! Can't let it reach Edaran and Elro here. This would be a good time to call on Edaran.
Nice. This went way better than back in the day. Back in the day they had like 15% HP left.
There. The ward has been removed.
That means like could be better or gooder or good enough to deal with the mission.
Here we must separate for a time, my friends, for I cannot follow you within those
the mission I
narrow
was
halls.
stuck at.
Will you depart for your home, Edaran?
No, lady. It would be faithless of me to say farewell while friends' lives yet hang in the balance. I will await your return. It may be that I can prevent reinforcements from following you into the tower.
We'd best hurry. The elves are getting ahead of us.
May fortune favor you all.
May fortune favor the bold. Favor you all. Nice. Okay, cool. All items that we could get, we got. All the random items that we could get, we got. Blue mountain gloves. Okay, the rest we have. Cool. Okay. No extra things. Let's see about equipment. We can get this guy, the soldier's hauberk. Apparently my sword's broken. Or close to broken. 42. Let's just equip that brass ring. Cool. And let's go inside. We found 0, there are 0, okay. Current difficulty 0, normal and Fornost still. And then let's continue on.
We've reached the Citadel. I'd say we've been a pretty good distraction.
Tread carefully. We have no idea what to expect.
So I could return to Bree. And I could get my stuff fixed up. Which might actually be a good... which might actually be the right thing to do.
Who could live in a town where it's always raining? It's depressing.
Back again? What can I do for you?
I need repairs. Lawmaster only, okay. Okay, I fixed everything up. Should be good enough. And let's go back out there and deal with whatever comes next.
Oh, if these folk knew the danger that threatens them, they'd never find the courage to leave their houses.
Proceeds to Fornost. Travel here. And that should bring us back to where we were? Yes, Citadel Tower.
The Citadel. Cool. I'd say we've been a pretty good distraction.
Tread carefully. We have no idea what to expect.
Now, do I have gear with slots? I do not. Okay, cool. But apparently I can put on the helmet. There we go.
Stay with us! Over here!
Okay, so that's one of the glitches that sometimes happens. Okay, fair enough. And let's proceed. Right, boss fight.
Tharsa, what is happening out there?
Invaders.
How many?
Not many, but they freed the eagle.
Fools! Now our presence here will be revealed. Is this the best your rabble can do?
They must be great warriors. Bloody-handed elves Some of those filthy tarts. I don't care. Find them and kill them. Call out your guards. Don't let them escape. Call my guard and be quick about it!
And
kill the intruders!
Okay, cool.
We'll help you! No, we must not allow Agandaûr time to escape. Go on, we'll deal with his guards.
Yeah, welcome to the premise of the game.
A chieftain of the Orcs of Mount Graham.
Chieftain, huh? Good. I'm tired of dealing with whackers.
Is it good? I would say it is, but that's me. I may not be the greatest at this game, but I still like it. I have only gotten up to Edaran, which apparently is not the furthest in the game. I keep on losing it. Specifically losing health. Holy damn. Go evade, you fool. Go. Final.
Let's make sure the rest of this rabble goes too.
Final bit. Also, again, this is the original. This is not the new version of the game.
They may need our aid.
This is not Legacy Edition. This is the Legacy. Where they made an edition of. There we go. Loot all the things. Because I hope we don't get back here. And let's go up. This game had a good amount of bugs back in the day.
While you still had the chance.
And I will explain at least one of them.
You lackey of Sauron. Fools! I am the right hand of Sauron. I will see your precious Rivendell burning, and your mongrel father hauled before me in chains.
You will do nothing. Your plots end here.
My work is only just beginning. Do you think you two alone can hope to stop me?
They are not alone.
Don't look for your guards. They won't be coming.
Fornost means nothing. You haven't won anything here.
He's escaping. We cannot hope to follow him now.
But I can.
Edaran.
Sorcery of Sauron! This is no natural storm!
I can no longer see him.
It is no use. He has escaped us for now.
Yes, but you cannot be blamed. It was bold of you to go after him alone. Indeed, though perhaps it was not the wisest course.
Where will he go?
We've got to find out where he's heading. Any ideas?
It is difficult to say. It might be anywhere. The Etten Wars, Wilderland, the far north. He may even return to Mordor.
That seems unlikely. He made threats against the North.
Yes, you are correct. I fear he has the means to carry out those threats.
Now what?
So what should we do now?
For my part, I would gladly join in the hunt for Agandaûr. Yet, I have my duty to consider. I must return home to inform Lord Gwaihir of all I have learned here.
I hope we meet again.
Aye. Your duty to your people must come first. I'm glad we met, Balaram. I hope we will meet again one day.
As do I, Farin of Erebor. You and your comrades saved my life. That is something I will not forget. If I can ever be of service to you, I will.
Farewell wherever you fare, Balaram. Till your Eyrie receives you at your journey's end.
My thanks! Commend me to Elrond, your father, and farewell.
As for us, I believe we also have a duty to inform our allies of all we have learned.
Then we three should return to the ranger camp at Sarn Ford. Halbarad will be anxious for any news we can bring.
Agreed. For I, at least, am still under Halbarad's command.
Should you find Halbarad has no pressing need of your services, I would urge you to make your way to Imladris. We may have need of your strength and resourcefulness before long.
We'll keep that in mind. Farewell for now.
So there's a lot more you can talk to people. Like specifically, I could go and ask everyone about everything. But that would make this game go from a, let's say, 40-hour game to a, let's say, 80-hour game, because you would be speaking a lot. Anyway, next up would be Sarn Ford.
I have received word through the Sons of Elrond and the Wandering Companies telling of your valor at Fornost. You are to be commended for your skill and daring.
How's it been here?
I think we managed to keep the enemy brushed back a bit. But how have things been here since we left to find Aragorn?
All has been quiet. There was an alarm sounded at Buckland shortly after we parted company, but it seems to have amounted to nothing.
We're ready to help.
We return to offer you what help we may. How can we best be of service?
Truthfully, I would be happy for the extra hands. But it is clear to me that you three have a greater destiny. You may be needed more urgently elsewhere.
Then what would you have us do?
I advise you to make your way to Rivendell. Aragorn will be eager to hear news of Agandaûr, and he may have other tasks for you to perform. For now, the enemy seems to have turned away from the Shire.
We'll seek him out.
Elrond's sons suggested much the same thing. All right then, I guess we're bound for Rivendell.
Perhaps there is something you can do for me on your way.
You have but to name it.
I sent 2 of my rangers, Kalarin and Lúin, on patrol along the Brandywine River. They should have returned long before now. I am growing concerned for them.
They are both seasoned rangers who have served many years in this region. We can be certain they have not simply lost their way. From which direction would they be returning?
They were to follow the Brandywine north as far as the Great East
Barrow-downs.
Road, and from there to make their way back by passing through the Barrow-downs.
The downs are just north of our position here.
Then we'll make our way north by way of the Barrow-downs.
Perhaps we will discover some trace of them as we travel.
You have my thanks. Edaran has great skill as a tracker. If Lúin and Kalarin made it as far as the downs, he will likely pick up their trail. Farewell and safe travels to you all.
So this is where the biggest bug and greatest thing that I am a little bit not happy about in this game happens.
Ah, Master Farin. It's good to see you back. I thought you'd be on your way back to the lonely mountain by now.
Barrow-downs.
You were that so.
We dwarves have a saying. Faithless is he who says farewell when the road darkens. I came here to help protect the Shire, and that's what I intend to do still.
They say it is hard to change the mind of a dwarf. I, for one, am glad of that.
I need repairs. Though I might not need repairs. Focus on this. And then wouldn't mind reducing cooldown for my active skills. But dealing more damage using my Warcry would also not be too bad. Then again, sweeping attack doing more damage is not too bad either. And passive health regen, yeah, let's do this, and then get passive health regen next time around, or whatever. We'll see.
Are you hurt? You look well enough to me.
Oh, he looks terrible. What's wrong with him?
Wrong? I don't really know. His wound is minor, yet his life is slipping away. I fear he is suffering from the Black Breath.
The Black Breath?
The Black Breath? What is that?
It is some power wielded by the Black Riders, the 9 Nazgûl. Their victims are stricken senseless, and without aid, they soon die. I've already lost 3 men to this curse. Edaran is the only victim who yet lives.
What can we do?
Is there nothing we can do?
I hardly know. Drawing an arrow, stitching a wound. These things I have done countless times. The Black Breath is something I know only from the old rhymes my teacher taught me.
What was the rhyme?
An old rhyme? Well, let's hear it then.
It was years ago. Let me think. I believe it ran something like this. When the Black Breath blows, and death's shadow grows, and all lights pass, come Athelas, life to the dying. That's all I can recall.
Athelas. I know what it is. It's a small little plant, white with green leaves. Also called king's foil.
What's this Athelas the rhyme speaks of?
An herb, commonly known as kingsfoil. It has little medicinal use, though some find it comforting for headaches and other small complaints.
Don't you have any?
Seems worth a try. Have you no Athelas?
No, I have none. You'll have to forgive me for neglecting to lay up a supply. But you see, no one bothered to tell me that the 9 ring wraiths would rise up from ancient legends to trouble us here. If I had Athelas, don't you think I would have used it by now?
Maybe I can find some.
Athelas has to grow somewhere. Any chance I could find some before it's too late?
Perhaps you could find some at that. The plant is not native to Middle-earth. It was brought to these shores from lost Numenor, and planted in the lands where our ancestors used to dwell, including the Barrow-downs to the north.
I'll look for it.
My road leads to the Barrow-downs. If I find Athelas growing there, I'll bring some back to you.
Cool. There should be a mirror somewhere, right? Can't find it. Or at least... oh no, there it is. This is technically a mirror. And with this we can actually customize our character. We can get 5 different faces. And then we can get some eye colors changed. Change the hair. Ooh. I like this one. And then change the beards. And we can change hair colors. So I am happy with the black. We can do that for every character. We could do that for Andriel and Edaran, but it's literally just on your account, so it doesn't necessarily like do that much difference. Anyway, let's keep going and let's go to the Barrow-downs. We have a Lorien challenge mission, we have a Gilead challenge mission, and that's all there is. Further on in the map currently. I believe there will be more challenge missions later on, but I don't know. Never really done them. Let's go to the Barrow-downs. So this is one of the places where a game-breaking bug is. If you played this original game and you played this multiplayer,
I'm told the Barrow-downs are filled with ancient tombs. What do you know of them, Elf?
These tombs were made by the fathers of men in the depths of time. They were sacred to the men of Arnor, and they too buried their dead here, until their kingdom fell to the Witch King.
These hills have an evil reputation in the folklore of the Shire and Bree, but rangers travel here often without incident. Still, I feel a sense of unease. Must stay alert.
So, halfway through this, we'll come to a place where a ranger will be laid on the table. If that ranger is not on that table, it means you have to replay the entire game up until this point.
Well, Ranger, what have you found?
Rangers camped here perhaps 2 or 3 days past. These footprints could easily be those of Lewin and Galar.
Can you tell where they may have gone from here?
The tracks lead deeper into the downs.
Then we should follow them. Lead them.
Hey, look at that. Looks like a Thalos. Specifically, should be the only plant I can see as Farin.
I don't like the looks of this fog one bit.
This fog is also very, not super happy with you. I always do this, I don't know why, but... Oh yeah, that's why. Welcome to the Barrow-downs. Living population 5?
So this is truly our best route? Through a graveyard?
Yeah. It's that all running around. Quite a bit, actually. Oh, those are, yeah. Yeah. Those are, things. I had to send them over to Andriel a bit ago.
Oh, dead men awake! Hazard!
Yeah, and we have the undead troll.
Is that a troll?
What manner of wretched creature is that?
Dwarf is upon you!
Just like a dwarf to spend so much time on the ground.
Anything. Let's get back to it.
Come now, dwarf. There
fact that they try and heal me first and then deal with the rest is not necessarily the best. I understand that they want to make sure I'm having a good time, but bolts in there apparently. Loot all. There we go, nice. Get a little bit of extra equipment that is better geared towards this place. Yeah, and now we get the double.
As long as there is a chance they still live, I won't give up the search.
I believe we have...
The dead are upon us!
They sure are.
Sorry to put you to all that mess, my friend. I'm badly hurt.
Enter the sphere of light and be healed.
I need healing.
Final blow. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. New stuff. Should have stood closer to both of them. Get a little bit of extra health in. I would have preferred very much the ability to get Sanctuary as the proof. Like, tell Andriel to
Here, my friends. Gather to the
eventually at some point. Final blow. Okay, so in the Downs, we can actually get into these barrows. We can get some extra gear, which, to be honest,
it looks like there's writing on these stones, but it's very warm. Can your elven eyes make it out, Fornost?
Faintly. It appears to be a list of names, many of them scratched in haste. They are identified as soldiers of Cardalan.
The men of Cardalan were among the last of my ancestors to hold out against the evil of the Witch King. The histories tell us that they used the Barrow-downs as their last refuge in a hopeless fight.
Then this must be where they laid their fallen comrades to rest.
This wall is weak.
It would be fitting if we were to drive the white from this tomb.
Take everything. I know there is more to this place. Oh. Sadly, I can but do this much. Cool. Yeah, we're currently running with way too much. Lethal striking. Go. Cleared second tomb. Huh, nice. So we're back up here. Cool. It's kind of what I expected to see. Okay. I should have sold all my unnecessary goods. in Sarn Ford. Oh yeah, beheading them does not mean the end of them. I hope we'll get to see that. But if you behead them, they will just come back. And there will be two glowing greenish eyes, where his eyes used to be. Which is kind of goofy, but I like it. Where are my other guys? Andriel? And now they're going. I hope. Yeah, they should be coming. I can literally move around as long as I want. Yeah, and Edaran has fallen as well. Okay, cool. Next time, hit first. Defeat enemies later, okay? Can we promise that? No? Gosh darn it. Stupid idiots. Stupid AI. If tomorrow was over the weekend, I would say that I would very much like to get the new version of the game and like play up until where we are. But like, since it's not, it's gonna be one of those weird ones. Like, I kind of want to do it, but that really depends on how much time I have after work tomorrow. Hey, see that? That's what I mean. And if you're not going to be distracted by the eclipse. Right, that's another thing. When is it? Is it literally in the middle of stream? Because that would be kind of dumb. It's also the only time in like 65 years that's going to be as big an eclipse as it is this time around, from what I heard. should be a few hours before the stream. Okay, cool. Yeah, in that case, I will most likely be yelled down to look at it. To be honest, I kind of want to watch it. Like last time a solar eclipse this intense happened, I was 6. I believe. Oh, we're level 10. Nice. It was around 1946 my time. Oh, so that is like 15 minutes before stream. Like right as my alarm goes off, I should go outside and see about the eclipse. Because I have an alarm that is going off around 1:45. The first 2, okay. So we did first and second. Lurking, but yes. Hey, Sorshi. Shercy. Sorshi. Happy affiliate versity. Nice. Thanks. Mind you, from our location, we're only getting the partial eclipse. Yeah, I know. We're gonna see half a thing, not the entire thing, which is kind of sad, but like, I'm not gonna travel hundreds of kilometers to see Barrow-downs. Isn't that far, but yeah, that's a couple 100 kilometers. Like, that's literally 1,000 kilometers. And that's a good, what, 8-hour trip? Thanks to the Loterie du Soleil.
Forward is clear.
It sure is. Okay. Let's keep going. Flawed amber. I kind of want to get a cellar, a spot to sell stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, getting the archers without a head is deadly to them, because they can't see anymore. Oh, and apparently my stuff is getting in need of a repair. The best way to apparently kill these Barrow-downs, or whatever they are called, these squids, is by cleaning a leg instead of a head. Because if they don't have a leg, they can't walk. If they don't have a head, they can still flail around.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
D&D time. Okay, let me finish off where I am right now.
Still coming.
Not from here. Here. Clear the final two, nice. So I believe this is where the
I can make short work of this spell.
I believe this is where the thingamajigger is. The bug glitch. whatever you want to call it. So in a cutscene that we're going to be seeing shortly, things happen. But the things that do happen don't apparently happen to everyone. Sometimes. And I believe it's right around this corner. Though I could be mistaken. Can I please get a point where I can save? Oh, I'm going back. That's not where I have to go. I kind of want to be able to save the game, which I can't do. Wait, is there literally a map? Oh, it's this one. Okay, fair enough. There's like not a map of this area. Which would have been quite a bit more useful. Okay. Well, actually, we came from here, didn't we? Yeah. Why is she still shooting magic? Oh, because there's enemies here. Yeah, fair, that makes sense. There should be stuff around here. I believe to remember stuff around here. Yeah, chest. Not yet level 11. And here we go. Cool. Let's sell all our unessentials. Yeah. And let's return to Sarn Ford. Specifically because, as Leo did say, it is DMB time, which means that it is currently 11, or like slightly later than 11. It is currently 11:26 in the evening for me, which is a horrendously late time to be streaming for me, and I feel absolutely tired as hell. I'm gonna send y'all over to a friend of mine who's currently playing, let me guess, Final Fantasy XIV? I would imagine that,
Are you in need of supply?
I am in need of repairs. Yes, Final Fantasy XIV Online. I'm gonna repair,
I have a few things here for you to look at.
Keep well, Barrow-downs.
It's actually you, Agandaûr, that I need to
Does your gear
speak
need
to.
repair?
Yes, very much. I'm gonna do you, do you. 24, 34. And you. Okay, so that's gonna be that for me for today. I'm gonna level up quickly before I head out. I want more of this. I want more healing, please. Increase your passive health. I did say we're gonna do that. Let's do this. So, I will be back tomorrow at 3 hours ago from now, which is 8 p.m. CST, I want to say. I have no idea. It's something around that. CET, CST, Central European Time. That being said, hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. I'm not sure if I'm going to see you all again tomorrow. Normally I would say, hope to see you all again tomorrow. We're going to be playing more of this. Or we're going to be playing the Legacy Edition. Not sure yet. Anyway, that being said, have a good day, have a good time. I'll see you all again next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.